Um, well, I kind of heard about the first movie at work, because I used to work with Dave, and it kind of, I didn't hear about it until it was pretty much already happened, so I didn't really get to take part in it, but it sounded like really interesting, so I was like really excited to hear more about it. And then, like a little while later, apparently people have been pressuring Dave to do a sequel, so he kind of was looking for more people, and he kind of learned that I was interested and asked me, so. It seems like Wylan is a little bit out of place. Like he's not really sure he's supposed to be on this mission, but he's kind of like almost doing what he's told sort of thing. But I think he really feels like he should be more back on the front lines.
I know you can do that. You were born to do that.
I was kind of intrigued about it because he kind of describes one of the scenes I would have to do, and it kind of made it sound a little bit like my character was kind of like leaning towards the dark side. Wyland's more like the easygoing guy, except for when he's in the heat of battle, he kind of can get a little bit carried away almost. It was kind of interesting to play that that side of him. It's like the main side of Wyland was very laid back and easygoing, which was very easy for me to do, but playing the more aggressive in combat was a little more difficult. I've actually hung out with Eric a couple of times, mostly to go over lines or to go over choreography, and found that I actually got quite a bit in common with Eric as far as what his likes are and his personality in some aspects. After one of the big shoots back in April, we were over at Jesse's for the night, and we watched a bunch of Star Wars spoofs and stuff, and that was a really fun night. I mean, my first experience was at the green screen studio in like, I think it was like November or January or something like that, and it was just bitter cold. There was no heating really, and it was just, I really struggled with that. I mean, I wasn't even actually in that scene, but it was just, I wanted to, be there and be part of something, so, but that was really difficult. And then there was, in the April shoot, there was one scene where we were kind of running down the path, and I had to take somebody out on my way down the path, and I think we stepped through that scene like, what, 5 times. It was like 3 steps, I just could not get it. It was my first real time actually doing any sort of fight scene in anything, so that was really difficult. Basically, I got to have a fight scene with Bane, and that was kind of fun because I kind of was pretty good friends with Chris when I used to work at Travelers, so that was a really fun scene. I really enjoyed doing that one. And the other one was when we were filming in the fields, and I had to turn to Flynn and just go, Flynn, and it just had everybody in hysterics of the way I did it, so that one was really fun. David basically asked me to kind of almost be like frustrated with him, and then he kind of told me to think of it like as if it was like I was mad at my son because he'd just done something stupid or something like that. So I just imagined myself saying to my son like, Lee, and then just change it to Flynn, and it just really was very natural for me to do. So, when we were walking through the fields, there was several times where we just could not get the lines right, and it was just, I think we must have gone 10 to 12 times just trying to get the lines right in it. And then doing the fight scene, the Sith ambush scene, there was, I kind of took a bad fall at one point. I didn't land properly on my shoulder, and so my shoulder was kind of bad that day too, so. I'm really looking forward to actually going to see it, like, because David kind of said that he was going to rent out his, like a movie theater to do it in. So I'm looking forward to that. My wife's really looking forward to it too. I think it's going to be good for my wife too, because I mean, she's actually taken off a lot of time of work to enable me to come out here to do this. So it's going to be cool for her to see, what it all, the final result. And that'll, bring a lot of like friends over, and my wife's family too. They're all interested to see it too. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the final result.